Let's talk 28 years later, The Bone Temple. Right off the bat, I really dug this movie from Nia DaCosta. I'm a big fan of Nia DaCosta's, and I was not surprised that she absolutely nailed it. This is probably my favorite one in the franchise after the first one, 28 Days Later. I've seen it twice since it came out. I was transfixed, I was immersed, I was engaged. It's a shame that it's not hitting off right now with audiences. That'd probably be my only critique, is that maybe they should have waited just a little bit longer to release this one, but I can't be super mad at it because I enjoyed this movie a whole hell of a lot. There's some similar visual aesthetic from the Danny Boyle film, but this really is her own unique take on it. And I love what she did with it. I love how she does horror, violence, and suspense. Don't get me wrong, there are some grisly scenes in it, but paired with moments where she lets you kind of imagine what's going on. There's a whole scene with the barnyard, right? And there are moments where she shows brutal violence, and then there's moments where it's left to your imagination. I love how she did that. In horror movies, we see a similar trope, right? Humans are scarier than the actual threat in the film, the monsters or what have you. And we're seeing it again with this movie, but I think this is one of the better depictions of that kind of horror movie trope. I love the juxtaposition of showing Dr. Kelson with Samson, and don't get me wrong, those scenes, they do hit some bizarre, crazy notes, but then these are humans. This is a human who's been on his own for a while now, just in his own solitude. So nothing is sane in this world, especially when there's zombies around. So it didn't ruin the experience for me. But like I said, I like the juxtaposition of showing them two and then showing just how gnarly the Jimmies are, right? And Jack O'Connell, again, after Sinners, and then with this one, this guy's on a roll of, I hope he doesn't get typecast as playing villains, but this guy is a phenomenal actor. He is truly one of the highlights of this film. Just seeing the horror and atrocities of his group of gangsters, his little minions, the fingers. It really is a horrific threat in this film, as opposed to the zombies that are running around. But the zombies are great too. There are cool touches of reinventing or just adding to the mythos of zombies, right? There's a scene where you kind of see how Samson sees his targets, right? How the zombies see humans. And they're seeing a reflection of themselves. They're seeing a monster and creature that they have to tear apart and eat. And I just like the little details like that. And then with the last scene of the film, I'm just super locked in. I am so ready for where this franchise goes. For anyone who's been a fan since part one, this movie ends on a note that leaves you wanting more. 28 years later, The Bone Temple from Nia DaCosta. Just another great movie in her resume. Another great film in this franchise. I do believe there'll be a third one. I do believe this film, especially the last one, this is a movie that's going to age well. In 10, 15 years, audiences are going to this is one of those that I think people are going to find new things to love about it as time goes on. Bring it on, man. The 28 Days franchise, I think, is just fucking awesome.